Hello dear students, welcome to today's class. Children, in the last class, we have seen the Italian unification. I'm just giving you a brief recap. Italy was divided into 7 states. Please remember, these are the bullet points. These are the main points that you need to remember when we are talking about certain points, when we are talking about certain important topics. Some bullet points are there, some points are there that you need to remember all the time. सारे time आपको remember करना है. For that purpose, I'm just giving you this outline, I'm just giving you this idea where we have understood about the Italian unification. Italy was divided into 7 states. The major state that was ruling Italy was Sardinia, Piedmont. Sardinia, Piedmont and its rule had a lot of effect on the minds of the people. Victor Emmanuel II had taken the initiative. You remember that North was under the Austrian Habsburg Empire, the central Italy was under the Pope, and South Italy was under the Bourbon kings of Spain. ये हमने देखा था 7 kingdoms were there, and Chief Minister Cavour was given the responsibility to unify Italy. He made alliance with France. France के साथ दोस्ती करके, with a tactful diplomatic way, he defeated Austrian forces. Austrian forces were defeated in 1859, and Victor Emmanuel II was the emperor who was, very powerful, and people accepted his power on a very large scale. Now what happened? 1860 में पहले तो उन्होंने क्या किया कि they succeeded in defeating Austria. ऑस्ट्रिया को इन्होंने डिफीट किया. I'm talking of Chief Minister Cavour. Many armed volunteers were there. बहुत सारे armed volunteers थे. There were people who were always ready for any kind of battle, for any kind of war. Armed volunteers were there. They joined the fray. क्या हुआ कि 1859 में they were moving towards the South Italy. South Italy में the kingdom of two Sicilies, the Spanish rulers, they were not ready to leave Italy. So Giuseppe Garibaldi, please remember, पहला नाम था Chief Minister Cavour, and the another name, second name is Giuseppe Garibaldi. Many volunteers, they joined the fray. They joined this battle, and 1860 में they marched into South Italy. 1860 में when they marched into South Italy, local peasants के साथ मिलके they defeated the Spanish rulers, the Bourbon dynasty Spanish rulers. उनको इन्होंने डिफीट किया. As a result, the unification process had happened, and finally in the year 1861, please remember, Victor Emmanuel II was declared the king of unified Italy. Map मैंने आपको दिखा दिया है. I had already shown you the map. Please remember the map. When you see the map, you are able to understand very small things also. आपको छोटी छोटी चीजें भी समझ में आएंगी. इंडिया का मैप देखो आपको रटा हुआ है. You know India map very well. So if I say Gujarat, if I say Rajasthan, you can immediately imagine किस तरफ की बात कर रहे हैं मैप. In the same way, when we are talking about German unification, when we are talking about Italian unification, you need to know about the map. If the map is not clear, then you cannot come to a final thing, you cannot finalize, you cannot come to a conclusion. Got it? That is there. So Italian states that were there during the unification, after their unification, both the maps we have already seen in detail. अब हमने जर्मन यूनिफिकेशन देख लिया, हमने इटालियन यूनिफिकेशन देख लिया. We have seen these two major incidents in history in the 19th century which had played a very important role. Further, आगे के टाइम के लिए ये बहुत ज्यादा important है, and for this chapter also. Dear students, for this chapter also these two things are extremely important. ये जो दो चीजें हैं ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. इसको जब आप when we see it in detail, then we understand all the simple things. Now what happened? The last topic in topic 4, that is the strange case of Britain. एक सवाल दिमाग में आता है. One question comes in mind. We have read about German unification, right? We have read about Italian unification, right? वहां पे हम यूनिफिकेशन पढ़ रहे हैं, यहां पे स्ट्रेंज केस क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं? Why are we studying the strange case here? What was so strange about Britain? Got it? So please understand, nation is there, nation states is there, लेकिन ग्रेट ब्रिटेन में the formation of nation state that had happened, it was not a simple drawn unification process. ये एक सिंपल यूनिफिकेशन प्रोसेस नहीं था. It was not a unification process. क्या था फिर ये? Yes, come let's discuss. Nation state had formed, लेकिन the British case was strange because इसको आपको समझना पड़ेगा. It was not the result of sudden upheaval, अचानक से नहीं हुआ था. It has not happened suddenly. Sudden upheaval or revolution. जिस तरह से revolutions were happening in Italy and Germany, these kind of revolutions did not happen in Britain. That's why it is called as a strange. Nation state बना, unify हुए, लेकिन तरीका थोड़ा अलग था. अब इसमें बहुत there was a long drawn process. काफी दिन तक ये कहानी चली. It was the story carried on for a very long time, for a very for a very stretched time. वहां पे क्या था? There was no British nation prior to the 18th century. There was no British nation ठीक है. कब तक नहीं था? प्रायर टू 18th सेंचुरी. ब्रिटिश नेशन प्रायर टू 18th सेंचुरी, 18th सेंचुरी तक देयर वॉज नथिंग कॉल्ड एज ब्रिटिश नेशन. ठीक है. प्राइमरी आइडेंटिटी क्या था? पीपल वेयर इनहैबिटिंग द ब्रिटिश आइल. दिस वॉज एथनिक पीपल. एथनिक, वेरी ट्रेडिशनल. Culture, customs and traditions that were there was very ethnic. Something that is very traditional. Got it? Primary identity. लोगों की आइडेंटिटी क्या थी? ब्रिटेन में रह रहे हैं, but the primary identity was ethnic ones. They were very strongly bound with their own customs and traditions, with their own culture. उनके कल्चर को देख के समझ में आता था वो उनके कपड़ों को देख के, खाने का तरीका, the food that they are eating, the way they are living. So they had their own ethnic traditions, such as English, वेल्श, स्कॉट, ये वहां के एथनिक ग्रुप्स हैं. Ethnic groups means the cultural groups who were inhabiting Britain from a very long time. बहुत समय से जो ब्रिटेन में रह रहे हैं, तो इंग्लिश थे, वेल्श थे, स्कॉट थे और आयरिश. एक्चुअली स्कॉट कौन थे? द पीपल हु वर लिविंग इन स्कॉटलैंड. आयरिश कौन थे? द पीपल हु वर लिविंग इन आयरलैंड. एंड इंग्लिश कौन थे? इंग्लिश एंड वेल्श वर दोज पीपल दोज हु वर लिविंग इन द ब्रिटिश रीजन, इंग्लैंड में जो रह रहे थे. अब ये एथनिक ग्रुप्स हैं. I told you they were ethnic groups following their own customs and traditions. Like English nation क्या था? Political traditions था. They had their own cultural and political traditions. These groups had their cultural and political traditions. अपना अपना तरीका था इनका. हाँ, आई टोल्ड यू ना, ट्रेडिशंस आर डिफरेंट. लेकिन इंग्लिश नेशन, इनके बीच में जो इंग्लिश एंड वेल्श पीपल हु वर देयर ना, दे ग्रू इन वेल्थ. इनके पास बहुत पैसा आ गया बिकॉज दे वेर इंपीरियल पीपल. अलग अलग कंट्रीज में जाके उनको कैप्चर करते थे और वहां का वेल्थ ड्रेन करके इनका अपना तरीका था, जिसके वजह से द ब्रिटिश पीपल बिकेम वेरी पावरफुल इन वेरी शॉर्ट स्पैन ऑफ टाइम. बहुत कम समय में ये बहुत ही पावरफुल बन गए. ऑल दीज एथनिक ग्रुप्स. अब क्या हुआ? एंड इट वॉज एबल टू एक्सटेंड इट्स इन्फ्लुएंस ओवर द अदर नेशंस ऑफ द आइलैंड. बाकी के जो आइलैंड्स थे ना, दे वर गेटिंग वेरी इंस्पायर्ड कि अरे वाह वाह, कितना अच्छा है इनका कल्चर, कितना अच्छा है इनका ट्रेडिशन. हाउ गुड इज देयर कल्चर, हाउ गुड इज देयर ट्रेडिशन. ओके. एंड द इंग्लिश नेशन ग्रू इन वेल्थ. इन सबके बीच में ये जो जितने थे, द फोर दैट वी हैव मेंशन्ड हियर, English grew in power and wealth. थे some cultural, all of them were cultural, all of them were ethnic, all of them had their own identities. लेकिन इनका जो है इन्फ्लुएंस बहुत कम टाइम में बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ गया. इंग्लिश पार्लियामेंट, इन्होंने क्या किया? दे फिनिश्ड द मोनार्की इन 1688. इंग्लिश पार्लियामेंट फिनिश्ड मोनार्की इन 1688. 1688 में इन्होंने क्या किया? राजा का रूल को खत्म कर दिया. किंग्स रूल वाज फिनिश्ड. दे ऑल्सो, फ्रांस से दे वर ऑल्सो वेरी मच इंस्पायर्ड. बहुत पहले ही इनके यहाँ पे हो गया था. एवरीवेयर दे वर इन लीड. एंड आफ्टर दैट टेकिंग द पावर फ्रॉम द मोनार्की, एंड एट द एंड ऑफ काफी मेनी पीपल हैड confronted this. उन्होंने कहा कि नहीं, वही बात है, it was again the battle between the liberals and the conservatives. Liberals ने monarchy खत्म कर दिया. Conservatives wanted to carry on the power of their own, that is the monarch. monarchy में वो चलाना चाहते थे. लेकिन ये the protracted conflict was there, जिसमें कि nation state was made with England at its center. It came to be forged. Lot of conflict was there. Please understand, after a protracted conflict, protracted means बहुत लंबा, protracted means बहुत खींचा हुआ, ठीक है? It was extended to a very long time. After a protracted conflict, please understand, got it? The British nation was forged. And at the end of a conflict, this instrument through which nation state was formed, nation state was formed with British Parliament at its center. Parliament was made, Parliament was at its center, काफी दिन तक कॉन्फ्लिक्ट चला. इसके बाद the England became the most powerful one, and England was the major at its center. Then Act of Union was signed in 1707. Ab dekho, now you will understand the strange case. First, what we have understood the background. We got the background of the British nation. This is the background. Small cultural identical people were there. अपनी culture को follow कर रहे थे. अपनी identity थी. But in a very short span of time, Britishers gained lot of wealth and they increased their power and they finished the imperial rule. मतलब monarchy को खत्म कर दिया. उनको हटाया नहीं, उनको भगाया नहीं. The parliament was functioning under the leadership of the monarch. King नहीं थे, वहां पे queen होती है. There was queen. So queen was there. Under the queen, all the activities were carrying on. But then parliament was also there. Elections were also happening. Everything was happening according to the democratic lines. So ये था. अब देखो, I told you just now that we will be talking about the strange case. Actually, what was the strange case in Britain? So when we talk about this strange case, we come to know how tactful and shrewd these people are. कितना चालाकी से काम करते हैं, ये चीज हमको यहाँ पे अभी समझ में आएगी. कैसे? Because you have to remember one thing. Act of Union was signed in 1707 between, किसके बीच में साइन हुआ था? 1707 में एक्ट ऑफ यूनियन साइन हुआ बिटवीन इंग्लैंड एंड स्कॉटलैंड. इंग्लैंड एंड स्कॉटलैंड. क्या होता है ना, कोई भी कंट्री जब पावरफुल हो जाती है ना, तो जो लेस पावरफुल कंट्री है, जिनका पावर थोड़ा कम है, दे ऑल्सो थिंक अरे वाह वाह वाह, इनका साथ मिल जाएगा ना, इनके साथ अगर हैंड्स आई मीन फ्रेंडशिप कर लेंगे तो फायदा होगा. सो एंड एज ए रिजल्ट व्हाट हैपेंड, यूनाइटेड किंगडम ऑफ ब्रिटेन वॉज फॉर्म्ड. These were the United Kingdoms of Great Britain. इसका मतलब था England was able to impose its influence on Scotland. Scotland के साथ they have made an agreement that we are together. But what happened? कुछ दिनों में they started imposing their own terms and conditions on Scotland, as if Scotland उनके नौकर हैं, as if Scotland is their subordinates. So Scotland said, British Parliament ने क्या किया? They all English members were dominant, and British identity meant the Scotland's distinctive culture and political institutions were systematically suppressed. British Parliament was dominated by English members. एक्ट ऑफ यूनियन साइन किया है ना, एक साथ मिलकर रहना है, लेकिन यहां पे क्या हुआ? दे स्टार्टेड इम्पोजिंग देयर टर्म्स एंड कंडीशंस ऑन द पार्लियामेंट, ऑन द स्कॉटलैंड, एंड स्कॉटलैंड स्टार्टेड फीलिंग बैड अबाउट इट. ब्रिटिश पार्लियामेंट तो इंग्लिश मेंबर्स थे ही, there was growth of British identity and Scotland's distinctive, उनके कल्चर को इन्होंने क्या किया ना, खत्म कर दिया. Scotland's distinctive culture was suppressed. Now, when the political institutions are there, these all systematically was suppressed. तो Scotland did not like it. क्यों उनको अच्छा लगेगा भाई? The Catholic people who were there, the people who were Catholic in the Scottish Highlands suffered terrible repression. जब भी अपने इंडिया, अब स्कॉटलैंड सेड कि we don't want to be with you. Why should we speak the British language when we have already got our Scottish language? But then Britishers said, no, act of union. Whatever we are saying, accept our terms and conditions. Strange case आया ना, आपने यूनिफिकेशन के नाम पे धोखा कर दिया. There was, the people thought that they were being cheated. धोखाधड़ी हो गई है उनके साथ. यूनिफिकेशन के नाम पे डोमिनेशन हो रहा था. There is a difference between unification and domination. Okay, and the Catholic population of Scotland demanded their independence. They said कि हमको छोड़ दो. We don't want to be unified. We want to be separate. लेकिन all the Scottish Highlanders, क्योंकि they were not allowed to speak their language or wear their national dress, large members were forcibly driven out of their homeland. Scotland is a very beautiful place. So the original inhabitants of Scotland, जो वहाँ सालों से रह रहे थे, हो सकता है 100 सालों से, 1000 सालों से रह रहे थे, they were asked to. Britishers were occupying all those lands in Scotland. Got it? And the Scottish people, please understand that Scottish Highlanders, Highland मतलब बड़ी सुंदर, Scottish Highlanders were prohibited, मतलब मना कर दिया गया. They were prohibited to speak their language and follow their culture. Language and follow their culture. इनको कह दिया गया कि now they are not allowed to speak. जो भी करना है, they have to do it according to the British orders, according to the British ideas. इनको इनके घर से निकाल भी दिया गया. Britishers were dominating all these areas and स्कॉटलैंड को बाद में पता चला कि साइन तो उन्होंने एक्ट ऑफ यूनियन किया था, लेकिन अभी क्या हो गया, यूनियन के नाम पे डोमिनेशन हो रहा था. सो पीपल अपोज्ड इट, लेकिन ब्रिटिशर्स वेर ऑलवेज वेरी पावरफुल. दे सप्रेस्ड दीज स्कॉटलैंड पीपल. इनकी आवाज को दबा दिया गया. जिस तरह की चीज, वॉट एवर हैड हैपेंड इन स्कॉटलैंड, द सेम काइंड ऑफ थिंग हैड हैपेंड इन आयरलैंड ऑल्सो. आयरलैंड ऑल्सो had to face the same. Ireland also has to face the same fate. यही चीज आयरलैंड के लोगों को भी महसूस हुई. And Ireland people also felt that something very wrong had happened. The English helped. क्या हुआ? Ireland was divided into Catholics and Protestants. Ireland was divided into Catholics and Protestants. So what did they do? The Britishers, and you know Britishers का policy हमेशा से क्या रहा? हमेशा से what was their policy? Divide and rule. तो they were very happy कि अब इनको हम divide करेंगे और उसके बाद हम इनके ऊपर rule करेंगे. First they have made up their mind that they would be dividing the population and then they would be ruling. So what happened? They supported the Protestants. Britishers said, Catholics को तो निकाल के भगा दो आयरलैंड से ना, just kick them out and you all establish yourselves. The Catholic revolt was suppressed and British supported. कहानी देखो कितनी चालाकी है, सबको लड़वा दो और अपने रूल करो. And suppressed Catholic population. कैथलिक्स को उन्होंने बहुत बुरी तरह से दबाया, कैथलिक्स को बहुत बुरी तरह से सप्रेस किया. They suppressed the Catholics and there was a United Kingdom after a failed revolt. There was a revolt by some of the people. After a failed revolt was always suppressed. After a failed revolt, आपको ये नाम याद रखना है, revolt by Wolfe Tone. Please remember the name. An Irishman. Many people were with Wolfe Tone. An Irishman. Wolfe Tone was there, Irishmen were there. Irishmen. The Ireland was forcibly incorporated into United Kingdom. Ireland was forcibly, देखो जबरदस्ती हुई ना, forcibly incorporated. वही एक्ट ऑफ यूनियन जो था, ठीक है, उसी में इनको भी शामिल कर लिया इन यूनाइटेड किंगडम इन 1801. सबको मिला लो अपने में और अपनी सारी चीजें इम्पोज कर दो. अब whatever was being practiced in Britain, the British flag, national anthem, God Save Our Noble King, English language, all this was actively promoted and the older nations survived only as subordinate partners in this union. खाली पार्टनर्स बन के रह गए and everywhere the Britishers came up with their dominance and nobody was there to oppose them. Everybody has to accept their dominance. So this was the strange case of Britain. 2-3 things I wanted to show you from the book itself. Come, let's see. Okay, children?
So students, just now we discussed about the strange case of Britain and I wanted to show you the map. I told you things are very clear when we do it with the help of the map. So you can see here, this is what is the map of Britain. 3 kingdoms were there: Scotland, Ireland, Great Britain. Great Britain में Wales was already there. ठीक है, the Welsh people were there. A Welsh language they were speaking. Wales was there. England was there. Act of Union they have signed with Scotland. 1707 में स्कॉटलैंड became a part of the Great Britain and Great Britain in 1707 was called as United Kingdom of Britain. Got it? इसके बाद 1801 में the Act of Union was further extended to Ireland and Ireland also became a part of the Britain. आज की डेट में it is not Britain, it is the United Kingdom of Britain क्योंकि इसमें 3 kingdoms are there, Ireland, Scotland and England. 3 तरीके के लोग यहाँ पे रहते हैं. ऑल द एथनिक कॉम्पोजिशंस आर सेम, लेकिन ज़्यादा डोमिनेंस, द मेजर पार्ट दैट इज डोमिनेटेड इज बाय द ब्रिटिशर्स. गॉट इट चिल्ड्रन? Yes, this is what I wanted to tell you. Till then children, now next we will be discussing topic 5. Till then children, thank you so much and all the best to you.